Uh-oh, says it is on the air live. Hangout toolbox. Let's see what's going on here. Come on, darling. Here we go. I know we're live and you're probably seeing a blank screen there and it's waiting on me to come up on the screen. Here I am. My name's Chuck Shaduk. I'm from St. Joseph, Missouri, and this is the Bitcoin Powered Team Sunday night Zarfund presentation hangout. Like I said, I'm from St. Joseph, Missouri, and I want to let everybody know that if you're checking us out on YouTube, you can look down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, and there will be a button there that says, or a little banner that says, join the conversation. If you like, click that button right there, and then you'll see 9 dots pop up in the right-hand corner of your screen, whichever way is right on your screen in the right-hand corner. You click on that, you'll be able to submit your question live on air, and we'll do our best to get it answered for you. I'm going to present all of the people that are on the panel tonight, and we have a very, very special guest. We have the founder and the starting founder of Zarfund, an amazing gentleman, Hannes Jordan from South Africa, and he will be giving a presentation of Zarfund tonight. So I'm going to start from my right and work my way over. I'm going to start from a gentleman in Bradenton, Florida. I'm going to bring Vance up on the screen. Vance, if you would unmute your microphone and introduce yourself to the folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vance Baggio. I'm going to mute myself. Take it, my brother.
Hey everybody, my name is Vance Baggio, calling out of Bradenton, Florida. Just got introduced to this program about a couple of weeks ago. Very excited, very eager to get going with this. Again, just want to let you know that this is basically a great program, and it will change our lives. And again, I'm here to do that and to make sure my family gets taken care of financially. So thank you for having me, and take it away, Chuck.
Hey, Vance, thank you very much, Vance. This next gentleman I'm going to bring up on the screen is Ty Young from Mansfield, Ohio. He's a baker by nature, baker by trade. And hold on just a second. I'll get Ty up here to unmute himself and let the old Google guy catch up with us. Sometimes these things do make us like we're in the drive-thru waiting for our burgers and fries, right? So Ty, if you would unmute yourself and go ahead and introduce yourself to these folks out there in internet land.
Hey, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Thumbs up. Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, this is my name is Ty Bradley Young, and I live up top of a bakery. Right through that door right there is a bakery downstairs, and we pretty much run this bakery all together. Everything in it, and we wanted to find a different income source and a better income source than this because it's a lot of work and it takes all of our time. So we would like to have time freedom and get away from job slavery is what we want. And we feel like slaves up here in this bakery. It gets real hot up in here too. Anyway, I'm from Mansfield, Ohio, and I got into this program and I was introduced by Chuck here, my friend here, and I'm into helping people, and he knows that I'm helping a lot of I help a lot of people in other programs, and so he and I have the same thing in common. And people join people in an organization. So, and if you come into this organization too, and you'll find out that all these teammates here are going to help you build your organization online, and we're going to help you get out of job slavery possibly, and make something better in your life and in everyone else's lives too that you know and love. And this is what I encourage you to do. Don't just bring yourself into this. Bring a couple of people that you truly love and are dear to your heart, and you'll see for yourself how this is going to work. And it's going to be awesome. It's an awesome program. It grows. It's growing fast. So I encourage you. Trust me. Just just get in. It's awesome. These people right here are the best team you can probably possibly have, and you get in with us, you'll find out. Okay, I'll let Chuck have it back to you.
Hey, I can unmute myself so people can hear me. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me again. Come on, microphone, let's work. There I am. Can you guys hear me now? Sorry about it. It's the internet connection. I have no control of this. Next gentleman I want to bring up on the screen, his name is Steven, and he lives out on the West Coast in California. And let me bring Steven up so he can introduce himself to you. If I pop out, please bear with me. I shall return. Steven, take it over. Unmute yourself, brother.
I'm here. You can hear me, I assume. Okay. I'm Steve Blyler, and I'm living in Sacramento, California.
Gotcha.
It's a new place for me because we moved here when we retired because we couldn't afford to live in Silicon Valley anymore. Without that full income, it's too expensive to live there. So here I am, surrounded by new people, and not very many friends. Well, I've got friends, but not like it was down in San Jose. So here, I'm here because I had already met both Greg and Chuck at other hangouts on the air with another company, which I guess is no problem to mention them. But anyways, here when I saw the opportunity here, it was just too good to pass up. It's tremendous. You really ought to do it. It's inexpensive to get involved, and it's not hard work, and it's very worthwhile to do. That's all I can say. Take it back, Chuck.
All right, well, thank you, Steven. If you go ahead and mute your next gentleman I want to bring up across the pond, like Hans is across the pond from me. I live in St. Joe, Missouri. Nira lives in India. Where else can you do this and meet these kind of folks? So let me bring up Nira on the screen if I can real quick, and I'll get Nira to unmute him. You to Nira from India in just a second. We're waiting on him to catch up as soon as I can get his screen. And come on, Mr. Clickety-Doo here. As we wait for Google to bring him up on the screen, I won't do a song and I'm just going to hang out and wait. He'll be here with us shortly. And I want to thank Stephen and Ty and Vance and Hannes and Fred Staff, who's in Bolivia over there. He's been hanging out with me for a lot of years, hanging out and joining us today on the Hangout. Nira, are you there? Nira, can I talk to you? There's yes. Nira, ladies and gentlemen. It took him a while to come up, but I guess we're along. I'll let you take it from here, Nira.
Right. Guys, are you able to hear me?
Gotcha. We can hear you fine.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Neeraj. I'm from India. In fact, I'm from Mumbai, if anybody knows about Mumbai. I was working in a call center, so from that time itself, I loved helping people out. And I was fascinated by how people are able to work online and earn money from that source, like how they are living a laptop life. And I always wanted to do that. So finally, in 2016 February, I left my job and started working on that. And I had missed the Bitcoin revolution in 2009, so I wanted to catch that revolution because the Bitcoin price is going to rise according to me. So I was looking out for a combination where I could earn income as well as use the Bitcoin power, and I found the perfect program, that is Zarfund. And that's it. Back to you, Chuck.
Hey, thank you, Nira. I do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, this next gentleman I want to bring up on the screen, his name is Fred Staff. He is in Cochabamba, Bolivia, and Fred and I have been business partners for going on 25, maybe 26, 27 years, but I'll let Fred unmute himself if he would. And Fred, let the folks know who you are, where you are, and all the good kind of stuff.
Okay. Am I up? Am I there? Okay. All right. Yeah, as Chuck said, we've been doing things together 7 years. Most of them have been very, very good. Chuck's a heck of a guy. He's at the top of this team, and I'll guarantee you can't get better help than Chuck. I've met Greg recently, and he works as hard as Chuck does, so you can't beat that for the top of your team. I am in a little bit different situation than most of you. I'm retired. I don't have any children, but I do have nieces and nephews that I care about, and I want to build something for them, and I'm going to. It's in the process, and it's going to be a whole different deal for them. I've got two of them, a niece and a nephew, my godchildren, who probably would have no chance in the world if there wasn't some way to get a hand up, and I'm going to provide that for them. I hope you kind of think about that as you go along, and the people down below you. It's a way to share. It's a way to do something good for posterity. I don't have any posterity, okay? But I'm going to try to make somebody else's pretty good. You guys take care. Have a good day, and love you all. Take care.
Hey, Fred, Steph, thank you, my brother. I do appreciate it. This last gentleman, not the last, but not the best, and the very founder of Zarfund. Hannes, I'm going to bring you up on the screen and hope that I don't disappear like the ghost that I've been, in and out. But like I said, Google, they have it. The cable people got me in control. So if you would unmute Hannes, and Hannes is going to share a Zarfund presentation with us and let us know just how great this program really is and why we're all here. Take it away, my friend.
Thank you, Chuck. Think you guys can hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Thank you and welcome to the Hangouts. I'll give you a quick presentation of Zarfund. I'm really blown away by the quality of people the program attracts, and I'm very, what's the word? Thankful. I'm really thankful to have the quality of people that join a team and see the vision of how we can change people's lives with this opportunity. So what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen. Let's just see which one it will allow me to. So I'll do this one. And let's switch over to the Hangout. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. Okay.
Hannes,
it up.
There you
I'm
go.
with you. I lost it there for a while.
Okay. Okay, I'm shutting up.
Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. All right. This is Zarfund, where wealth is predictable. It starts off, well, you can change your life in 60 days or less. We've had people in the program, one guy that reached level 6 in 3.5 days. And now in less than 2 weeks later, he's ready to earn almost 20 Bitcoins for the past 2 weeks. So yes, it is possible to change your life in 60 days or less. Now the way it starts, the way Zarfund works, is obviously it starts with you. You need to make a plan and decide, listen, I want to change my life. I'd like to do this and change my life in 60 days or less. Now, you need someone that invites you to the program for you to be able to take part in the program by following their link. And once you join their link, you have the option to then upgrade to level 1. The upgrade to level 1 will cost you 0.03 Bitcoins. That's approximately $18 in today's terms. So it's a very affordable, easy to get in. And then your work starts. Then you need to find 2 people that will join you, that you invite, and they will again pay you. This is a member-to-member program, so you don't pay anyone else. You don't pay the programmer. You don't pay the program. You don't pay. There's no admin fees. You don't pay me as the owner of the program. You don't pay anybody except the person that invited you to the program, and then his upline. Now you can see here from this picture that you'll have 6 levels of uplines. All right, so it's the guy that introduced you, he will have an upline, that person will have an upline, and so it goes up to 6 levels. All right, so when the first person introduced you, you then pay 0.03 bitcoins per month to that guy, and you will then receive from the 2 people that you introduce, they will again pay you 0.03 bitcoins per month. Okay. Go to the next slide. So as a leader, you motivate and coach your downline, help your level 1 help your level 1 downline to invite their 2 people. So after you've done the work of getting 2 people involved, then help those 2 people. That's you as a leader that brings in other people into the opportunity. You need to then help them, because it all works down to a group effort, a team building effort to make this work for you, because if everyone, you're building your team, and it's your team that's going to look after you as you help them build the team. All right, so make it a team effort and keep on inviting people to Zarfund. Don't stop. Once you've reached your first level full and your second level full, don't stop. If everybody just goes on and keep on recruiting, you'll reach the kind of income that you want, the kind of donations that you're waiting for. You'll reach that much faster and sooner if you keep on inviting other people. Okay, and then teach them to do the same. If everyone does that, this can happen to you in days. It doesn't need to take months for you to reach the pinnacle of what Zarfund can offer you. Okay, and then another important thing is to keep on upgrading. Once you receive 2 payments, use those payments to upgrade so that you can start earning more. Okay, so once you receive those 2 payments from the people below you, then use that 0.05 to upgrade to level 2. So you can see here now immediately that you're not going to make money on level 1 and level 2 because there's not much money involved. But it makes it easy for you to make money. And that's why we keep the numbers low. All right, so once you receive 2 donations on any level, then use that to upgrade to the next level. Okay, now that you're on level 2, you can receive 0.06 from, 0.05 bitcoins per month from the 4 people on your level 2 downline. So your 2 have got their 2 and the other 2, so those 4 will start paying you 0.05. So once 2 of those paid you 0.05, you will have enough to upgrade to level 3. Okay, and then when you get the other 2 payments of 0.05, then you've got 0.1 Bitcoin that you can start accumulating. All right, and we'll look at the third one. So once you received your first 2 donations of 0.05, upgrade again to level 3 or stage 3, and then you've got 0.1 Bitcoin left over. All right. Next thing is, now that you are active on level 3, you can receive 0.1 Bitcoin per month from the 8 people on your level 3. So you've got your person, 2 people, they got their 2 people each, and now those 2 people or teams got their 2. Okay. Now you will receive 0.1 from these two, these two, these two, and these two. So from 8 people, you'll receive 0.1 Bitcoin. Okay. So the next thing to do then is to, once you receive the first 2 donations of 0.1, you can step up to level 4 by donating 0.2 Bitcoin. So now you've reached level 4. And on level 4, things start to change drastically. Okay. I still think of these as small amounts. People, they get excited because it's easy and quick to reach these amounts. But it starts to change because the value increased quite a bit. And let's go and have a look at the next one. So now that you are active on level 4, you can receive 0.2 Bitcoins per month from your 16 people in your level 4 downline. So you've got 16 people that each pay you 0.2 Bitcoins. That amounts to 3.2 Bitcoins. Now this already starts to be life-changing for most people. If you receive 3.2 Bitcoins a month, most people don't know how much that money that is in their pockets. Now, to put it into something that you can understand, or values that you are familiar with, let me just get something on here. Let's go to how much it approximately is. So it's currently about $630 times 3.2. That gives you $2,000. So on level 4, you get around $2,000 per month. Now, half of that, you want to go up to level 5. So half of that you will spend to go to level 5. So you keep $1,000 a month, and the other 1,000, remember that you only need 2 from each level to pay you that amount to get back. Now on level 5 it changes a little bit. You need about 5 payments for that to happen. Oh well, from level 4 you need 5 payments to reach level 5. Okay, so you can step up to level 5 by donating 1 Bitcoin to a level up. Once you receive the first 5 donations of 0.2 Bitcoin, so if 5 of these people pay you 2, 4, 5, then you will have enough to upgrade to level 5. Okay, and that will open up so that you can receive level 5 donations. So every time, just keep this in mind, every time you want to receive donations from, say, level 1, you need to pay up to level 1 to receive down from level 1. To receive level 2 payments, you need to pay up to level 2, and then you can receive level 2 down donations. And the same with level 3, you donate up to level 3 to receive down from level 3. All right. Let's just go to the next slide. So now that you are are active on level 5, you can receive 1 Bitcoin per month from the 32 people in your downline, in your level 5 downline. So now we've reached level 5, and these level 5s, each of them will start paying you 1 Bitcoin per month because you're qualified to receive per month. All right. Now, if you don't, say next month comes, and so let's say you reach level 5, next month you need to pay 1 Bitcoin again, and you forgot, for some reason you don't pay that level 5 donation. Then what will happen is when your level 5 needs to pay you, they see, but listen, you're not qualified to receive those 1 Bitcoins, So then it will go up to your level 6 upline, because you did not follow the system. You need to follow the system. That's why it's important to upgrade the moment you are able to, because you don't want to miss out on upgrades that needs to come to you. Okay, so stay qualified, stay on every level for every month, and you won't have any issues with people skipping you, for example, because you're not paid up. All right, now with level 6. Okay, so let's go to level 6. Once you receive your first 2 donations of 1 Bitcoin from level 5, then you can upgrade to level 6. Okay, so you step up to level 6 by donating 2 Bitcoins to your level 6 upline. So the next one, now that you are active on level 6, you can receive 2 Bitcoins per month from the 64 people in your level 6 downline. Okay, I think that's very clear and it's very straightforward on how this works. Now, just to give you some clarity on how many people do you actually need to start receiving, say, from level 5. And there's some wild numbers being thrown around. But remember, when you are on level 5, you took 4 level 4 payments to donate, to be able to qualify to be on level 5. Now, their downline, now your first 6 levels is your matrix, but your level 1 matrix only starts from your level 2. So from your level 2 to your level 6 or 7 will be your first level downline's matrix. And for them to start paying you, they need to have people under them that pays them. But every time, you don't need the whole matrix full before they can pay you for that level. Okay, so don't be confused with the amount of people you need. I've heard 8,000 people before you can reach, before you get payments on level 5 or level 6. And that's simply not true, because you'll get one leg that runs away. Now, the one guy that I mentioned that reached level 6 in 3.5 days, he had one leg of his that was running quite fast, running away, and he started receiving, I think the following day or the day just after, he started receiving 2 Bitcoins. And his matrix isn't full. So he started receiving Bitcoins while he was still building on his matrix. So don't get confused, don't get distracted with how many people you need to get into the matrix to start earning the level 5 and level 6 donations. Focus on, I need to get 2, I need to help those 2 to find their 2 and teach them to do the same. Those are the only numbers you ever need to concern yourself with if you want to be successful in Zarfund. Can I get 2? Can I help those 2 to get their 2 and duplicate the process? That's as easy as it is. And if nobody stops at any time in your team to stop recruiting, then you'll reach that just quicker, sooner, and be where you want to be. And if I can give another strategy, is to build your strongest leg, because those are the guys that's the most active in your matrix. I know, generally speaking, people like to to try and build their matrix evenly. So they'll keep on adding people to their weaker legs and try and keep them even through the ranks. But I'm not in favor of that. I like to do things differently from what the crowd does. And so I focus on getting on the strongest leg, because I want the level 5 and level 6 donations. That's what I want. I want the level 5 and level 6 donations coming to me. And I want that as soon as possible. I don't want to keep on struggling with level 2, level 3, and level 4 for a long time, maybe, before I reach income from level 5 and level 6. So I want those donations. So what I focus on, say, let me go and focus on the fastest growing leg. And then I take that leg and I push that leg so that I can start receiving level 5 donations. That changes my life. That changes my income. That changes my options that I have, because now I have money. And with money you can buy media. You can buy recruiting. You can, yes, you can, you can basically bring in and do what you want done. And you can live more comfortably. You can start living the life that you're dreaming of. And now you have time to say, okay, next time let's now focus on the second strongest leg. And now you build that leg up until it starts giving you that level 5 and level 6 payments, donations. And then you take another leg that's strong, and by that time they should all start to, reach good proportions. So then you take the third leg that looks good, and then you build that up. And that way you reach the income that you're looking for in the program quicker, other than building that matrix on all levels the same and trying to patch here and move people around and trying to, some people don't need motivation. They are motivated because they are motivators. And they can realize, they see when an opportunity is in front of them. You don't need to push them. You don't need to do anything. They will do whatever they want, and they will do it, and they will run with it. Now I say, hey, go and help those people. They don't need it, but you need it because you want the level 5 donations coming to you. So push your strongest people. Don't neglect the others, but put your focus on your strongest people. And once they reach the levels where they pay you level 5 and level 6 donations, then you are in a better position to take the next person that might need a little bit more coaching, but they're on fire and they've got the attitude and they're pushing it. They're working hard at it. They're in a day in and day out, day in and day out. They're not waiting for you to provide spillover. You want to leave the guys that always want spillover. They can wait because they're lazy or they don't understand, and they still need to training. People need to take responsibility of what the program offers, and then take responsibility of what they can do to change their lives. We're not here to babysit people. This is basically for adults. Adults need to take charge of their own lives, take charge of their own responsibilities, and Zarfund is no different. People need to say, listen, okay, I need help, and then talk to people and start implementing what they learn. Don't get force-fed, and don't get spoon-fed what you need to do. Go out, tell people about the opportunity, take their marketing material, change it a bit, personalize it, and put it out all over Facebook, and talk to people and ask people what they're doing and just talk to people, get in, mingle with people, and once you start doing that, then obviously you can start seeing results. The problem that I have is that most people that say, listen, they don't get anybody, it's because they don't do anything. There was one guy that complained on the group, and he says, listen, I don't find anybody. I've done everything. That's what he says. And a lot of people say that. I've done everything. I've spoken. I've done everything. And I look at the profile, and I sent out one message 2 weeks ago about Zarfund, but now they've done everything. See, it's easy to see if you'll be all over the internet. You'll be all over Facebook if you've done everything. And everybody will say, hey, I want to know. You'll get some feedback. If you play with your advertising, you will find something where you get feedback, and that's what you want. You want people to ask you, okay, but what is this that you're talking about? What is this? I want to know more. And that's all you want. Because then you have the time, got their ear, now you need to earn their trust. So work with people, talk to them, show them what's possible, and show them what people are reaching. This program is not a month old yet, and we're doing fine. We've got 10,000 odd members, and we're going to go better. We'll definitely go better. Okay, so here's the question on the table. What would you do if money wasn't a problem? Think about it. Don't just, we hear these things and we don't do anything with it. Think about it. What would you do? Get those dreams that you really want and compile them into a list and say, this is my first one I want to accomplish in the next month, the next week, or the next year, whatever the case may be. Put those things into tangible form in a way where you can look at it and say, what do I want? If I had enough money, what would I be able to do? And say, hey, if it's a car, it's a house, or it's a vacation, or whatever. Do you think receiving 164.26 bitcoins could change your life starting with only 0.03 bitcoins? That's less than $20. That's the only money you will ever need to take out of your pocket. The only money, because all other money that's coming to you will pay your way forward, will pay for every level that you reach. So your only risk is, can I afford 0.03 bitcoins? If that's one tick. Another one is, do I see myself talking to other people about this opportunity? Am I excited about this? Does it excite me to receive bitcoins and not be bound by the banks or fiat currencies and the way the world markets are behaving? Can I rather, and then remember, bitcoins you can exchange to any currency on the planet. So don't worry too much that you might have thousands of bitcoins and you can't do anything with it. You can do a lot with Bitcoin. You can buy anything about on this planet with Bitcoin. So don't let that discourage you. So get your dreams in order. Make the decision. It's a minuscule amount of money that you need, and the only thing you need to do and focus on is getting 2 people. That's below average. Anybody can get 2 people to follow them into any opportunity. I mean, I promote movies. That's what I do. I like watching movies. I like watching series. And when I get excited about these things and I tell others about, hey, have you seen this movie? What have I just done? I've recruited people to go and watch, and I'm not getting paid for that.
Right.
Here, you can accumulate a lot of bitcoins every month by simply talking to others and telling, hey, I've got this amazing opportunity. There's no scamming. It's not a Ponzi, because there's not somebody at the top collecting from everybody at the bottom. There's no fees involved. The company doesn't make money because there is no company. This is purely a platform that you can use to get donations flowing to you and up. So you can donate to people and people can donate to you. That's the simple thing. There's no legality on the planet that stops you from receiving and giving donations.
That's right.
Okay, so this is just an opportunity. If you see it as that, that's all it is. It's an opportunity for you to make a better life for yourself, your family, and your friends. So thank you, Chuck. I appreciate the opportunity. Take it over, brother.
Good deal. Hey, that's great. Thank you, Hannes. If you stop screen sharing, I'll bring my stuff back up on the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody on this panel. And you noticed on that last slide there that there's 6 people on the 6 people that you will be donating to every month. Do you see these people on this panel? They were some of my first choice. They are in my team. I would be glad to donate to my friend Nira and Steven and Ty and Vance and Fred's staff. And I've got others on my team. These people will become your family. Every month I will be donating to my friends, my family, our team. And now I have to throw this out there because I'm an accountant. I have been in taxes for years. If you live in the USA and you hear the word charitable contribution, take heed. These are all charitable contributions that you can make every month and take a deduction. That's 3.2 or 3.38 Bitcoins per month. Right now they're at $630. Figure that out for yourself. Oh, that's a heck of a deduction. And what are we doing? We are helping people beat job slavery, because the culture that we live in the US of A and around the world is go to school, get good grades so we can get you out and make you a slave to go to work for somebody else so they don't have to do the slave labor that we're doing for you. This is totally different. You get your own banking system that nobody, let me say that again, nobody has control over but you. I can load all my funds to my Bitcoin and share it with anybody around the world. They can never take it away from me. They can't tax it. They can't do anything to it. The banking system. As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited. So we've been on this for quite a while. I want to thank the viewers on YouTube. Please come back every Sunday night. We do these at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the USA. I know that's like 8 o'clock in Hannes's time, and Fred's got another time, and Nira's got another time, and we all got different time zones, but 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today and sharing this wonderful program that this gentleman Hannes has developed and put together for us. Come back next week. We'll see you again. And please, I like to close all of my hangouts the same way. Please, do unto others as though you were the others. Reach out there and help somebody up today. It's $20 to change your life and theirs. Take care. We'll see you next Sunday. We do love you. Bye.